I don't like to feel like I'm failing, like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do.
Y'all, at this point, I take back every bad thing that I said about Chanel, I promise you. Hi my loves, your Raven Lady Girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to y'all with a Joseline's Cabaret and apparently a little piece of hair on my lip review. And this episode is I Do Not Know, but the name of it is called And the Final Lady Is. So let's just hop right into it. We got a little recap of last week's episode that I did not post because, girl, this weather had me feeling like I was a hot girl again. And I just kind of, you know, responsibilities and obligations, who, what, when, where went out the window. But you know, they give us this cute little recap and welcome to Vegas, baby, I'm gonna drive them crazy. They do all of those things. And in the beginning of the episode, we have some naked drone shots from Joseline. Now, it's given very much like that was done ahead of time. And, you know, we just needed, because she wasn't in this episode at all. Outside of these naked drone shots, and I mean, I'm talking about naked. I don't even want to put a picture in here and get my whole channel taken down. Not even flagged. I'm talking about taken down. It's going to be a physical takedown. You know, she's just doing her little thing, sipping the jacuzzi. I mean, in the jacuzzi, sipping champagne, and she's just like, my voice, I'm sick. Okay, like she's feeling under the weather. You know, she said she was performing, and Joseline seemed like she performs hard. I mean, whether she is on beat, whether, you know, the beat, the vocal cords, whatever, you know, I feel like Joseline is gonna give us all that she got. Riri, Lexi Blow, K Capri, Amber, all talking, and they're just pretty much filling Amber in about, you know, the events that happened last night. And Amber is, you know, she is salty. There's no other way to put it. The girl is salty. Salt and vinegar salty. You know what I mean? The girls were like, yeah, Amber, I feel bad that you didn't come, because some of the guests were calling for Amber, calling her name, and Amber is like, see, I was only here for one night and they calling out my name. And she's like, I know they wasn't screaming Raven's name. And Lexi Blow was like, no, they was screaming Raven's name by the end of the night. They were screaming for Raven, Lexi Blow, and Joseline. They didn't scream Lollipop's name, but they were definitely screaming for Raven. Raven apparently did well. Amber is pissed off about it. She ain't trying to hear it. Amber is like, I'm gonna battle any and everybody who I need to for my spot. And she's like, Riri is all like, why are you doing that? She's like, because I want my spot back. And Lexi Blow was just telling her, like, she's just saying like she's ready to dance and leave it all on the floor so she can get in that cabaret. That's what she's trying to say. And that was just like a moment of like cultural incompetence. Amber said she talked to the makeup artist and Joseline, and she's feeling a little bit better about that whole fiasco as to what happened with the he say she say. I guess we're just about to see how it all plays out. Black Diamond, Raven, and Lollipop reflect on last night, and Raven's like, girl, I feel like a superstar. She's like, if I die today, I'm gonna live my life fulfilled. Like, damn, girl, for real. So they're like, yeah, we had a really good time. They're talking to Black Diamond, telling her she need to do what she gotta do so she can get in that cabaret and stop playing. Raven wasn't a hater though. She said, you know what, Amber is a good dancer. You know, she is a good dancer, but I just feel like it's her attitude. Like, why did y'all have all that beef the night after y'all just at the cabaret? And that's true. Like, you can be really good at something, y'all, and if your attitude sucks, like, nobody's gonna want to work with you or deal with you, period. With a few exceptions, like if you're genius level like Kanye, because I'm sure a lot of artists don't really deal with Kanye because he's crazy, but they say he got a beat, they're gonna be on the beat, period. And the next scene we have Chanel, and she, you know, she's obviously saddened. She's by herself, and here comes Lexi Blow. She comes down, she's like, what's going on with you? You've been so distant, you've been by yourself. And she's like, you know, I'm just really feeling some type of way that I brought myself all the way out here, and I'm not living up to my fullest potential, basically is what she's saying. And Lexi Blow was, you know, fake understanding, like, I get it, girl, but you know, you're not out of the race just yet. You might as well, because you keep messing up with Joseline. So at this point, we know it's not about the dancing. Lexi tells Chanel that she was top dog last night dancing, and she really was. Like, Chanel really was like, she was giving it all that she got. Okay, I'm giving him all that he can feel. And the last time she was dancing, she was like, I really feel like all that just got in the way of your dancing. And she was just like, it wasn't your place to say whatever it is that you said, and you know that. And I think that Joseline got so upset because you were trying to justify and defend what you were saying. And she's like, ultimately, I just want Joseline to know that I'm loyal to her and to the cabaret. And I think with Chanel is like, if a person has in their mind that you ain't it, it's not going to matter whatever it is that you do, because they're never going to see it for you. You know what I mean? You have to have the discernment to know, like, yeah, like she's not gonna see it for me, so let me not even try to do this. You know what I mean? Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Chanel just keeps talking about how hurt she is. She starts crying and she's emotional. And I just feel like Chanel, with everything that's going on, really doesn't really stand a chance. That she needs to understand that, like, you know, girl, you might as well just go home at this point. And I really feel bad for her, because you can see how hurt she is, and she's just like, I tried my best to do whatever it is that I needed to do. And I understand that, whether it's like a lover, a mother, a father, a companion, like, you know what I mean, when you're trying your best to get right and you just can't seem to get right, it's very frustrating. And my heart goes out to Chanel, period. She did say the girls were respectful and giving her space, because she knew that she had a lot going on and they obviously felt bad for her. And she just continues on, like, I know how to take constructive criticism. When she told me my stomach was big, I lost my stomach. I'm just trying to do everything that I can. And it just sounds like she's in an abusive relationship with somebody. Lexi says, well, why don't we just, you know, show them the choreography that you and I came up with, and that'll give you one last chance to kind of like come up with something and really show who you are and your contributions to the cabaret. Jordan and Wet Wet's hot tub scene was weird. I figure like Wet Wet needed to get one more scene before she got the boot. And they just do a quick little scene with them in a hot tub. Nothing was said other than, I'm just gonna bring it, Paris and London, yes, and all of this and all that. So the next thing, we have the rehearsals, and the girls are doing the 8 counts, and she's just like, Lexi Blow just says, well, Chanel, why don't you just show the girls what you got? And if it was supposed to be 2 of them, I don't understand why she would make Chanel do the choreography alone. And I guess maybe it's because, like, girl, I got my spot in the cabaret, it's for you. So you do you do it, you know, alone, which she did. It was cute though. It was very nice. Chanel's a good dancer, period. Diamond, Raven, and Henny did their 8 count, and Henny, girl, what? Girl, her name need to be E and J and not Henny, because at this point, Jordan, Riri, and Capri killed it. They didn't kill it, they killed it with a T at the end of it, period, point blank. And they were like, oh, Jordan came up with that choreography by herself, and they're like, well, Jordan has been holding back. And, you know, Capri gave her a lot of props for that. Lexi Blow takes the ladies to Bloom, which is, I guess, is a restaurant in Las Vegas. Girl, Valentino, who must have been like the manager there, was really putting it on for the girls and letting them know, we're gonna treat you girls really good, and we're gonna give you the best of the best and good food and blase blase. And it was a cute time. Ballistic shows up, and Ballistic is like, yeah, Joseline can't come, and, you know, pretty much it's gonna be me and Lexi Blow who's going to decide who the next lady is joining us to the cabaret. They come out with this cute little Beauty and the Beast drink, and I'm like, why did they only have 1 cocktail coming out for a group of 6 or 7, or I don't know how many it was? And the food looked good. They did what they were supposed to do, and the girls all take a shot. It's shot o'clock somewhere. They all take a shot, and it was a cute scene. Let me back up. Kate Capri was kind of owning that scene, y'all. She was just like, who do y'all want to see in a cabaret? And a lot of people voted for Chanel. Like 3 people voted for Chanel. That was Kate Capri, Riri, no, I think it was Riri and Jordan who said Chanel. Raven and Lollipop said Diamond, of course, because that's their homegirl. And Kate Capri, she did say Chanel. The next thing, we have Chanel, Amber, and Lexi sitting down to talk about what happened. And, you know, Amber is pissed off. Amber is like, Chanel, you did this. You put me in this position that I'm in, that I might not be in the cabaret. You got my spot snagged away from me. And, like, there's no accountability for what the girl is doing, because apparently it was some he say, she say. Amber was going to tell Joseline something, but Chanel beat her to the punch, probably hoping to gain some brownie points for it. But it all backfired on her, because we all know Joseline is, you know, she ain't got it all. And honestly, I just feel like I can't keep up with the he say, she say. But Lexi Blow said something about them pulling the yummy, something about what the makeup artist had said, and it came back to the studio. I don't know. I was never the type of girl to get into he say, she say. So even when I hear it, I have a hard time deciphering what, especially when they trying to speak on subliminals. I hate when Zeus like have these like off-camera issues that we as the viewers can't necessarily put together. Call it what the f it was. What is it? What is it? I know, drop down in the comments, because I couldn't piece that shit together. So the next scene, we have the final scene with the girls. So who was the first one to go what? Was it Wet Wet? Wet Wet's like, girl, I'm the first one. My bags are already packed. She get up there and then she do her 1, 2. Lexi Blow was just looking like Ballistic seemed uninterested. He was hitting weed. He was like, yeah, girl, okay? Blowing it needed to have been a cigarette the way she was looking, cause what? And that's no shade to Wet. She seems like she's a good woman, high energy and all of these things, but this girl, get your ass. She looked like she danced at a strip club that's connected to a hotel / motel. Anyway, the next person to dance was Henny, and she's just a hell no for me. She's not even Henny. This girl's E&J as far as dancing. She was loyal to Amber. I'm loyal to Amber. I'm Henny from Brooklyn, but I can't dance. I can dance better than Henny, y'all. You can dance better than Henny, and apparently she wasn't even on beat. I don't know. But you know what? I'm not even about to do it, because she got on that platform and she did what she had to do. So kudos to you, mama. I'm not about to sit up here and drag it, because y'all know we can do that. It's easy to be messy. I'm not trying to be messy, because you know these girls are out here recovering, child. Joseline got these girls, not even Joseline and Ballistic, and the fact that they failed security and all of these things. So I ain't gonna do it. Chanel came on, she killed it. Chanel came on and she killed it. Chanel came on and she killed it. And you know, I hope she's back home getting to a real big bag, because she deserved it. Amber went on and she just was like dancing to aggressive. She was giving me very much like dance battle. Like she was doing stanzas. Ballistic was like, she was doing this weird pelvic thrust. She gives me Bobby Shmurda. She was doing the Bobby Shmurda pelvic thrust. Like, girl, what is you doing? I don't know. And her outfit wasn't fitting. She could have played it differently. Raven went on, I mean not Raven, Diamond went on with the most spectacular thing she did was come out, bust open her titties. You know what I'm saying? First it was her booty hole, now it's her tatas. So the girls were like, ah! You could tell very much it was like a high school competition, popularity competition, because I don't feel like Black Diamond outperformed Chanel. Drop that in the comments and let me know if you feel like Chanel won over Black Diamond or vice versa. I want to know. At the end of the day, the two that got eliminated first was Wet and Henny. You know, they had a nice ride. Thank you, ladies, for your services. Then after that, they eliminated Amber and Chanel. So the person who won was Black Diamond. Amber was pissed. She walked off. She said, I'm done with all you bees on the Cabaret. She was out of there. Chanel was a graceful winner, or loser, I should say. And you know, bigged them up, gave them a hug and everything like this. And Chanel, you probably won't be watching this, but I'm just saying, I want to put these words out there for you, sis. You know, what's meant for you is meant for you, and you cannot win with a person who has already counted you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put yourself in better predicaments. And I'm glad she didn't go to the reunion, because they probably would have been clowning her. And, you know, she needs to save face at this point. And it's mentally draining. So that's pretty much the end of the episode. We're going to see how the performance goes. But, you know, Raven and them are all clicked up. They're all buddy-buddy. I can see it going well. And I can see Joseline not having any issue with Chanel or Amber not being in the Cabaret. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know. Drop down and hit a like button. Drop down and get your like on, girl. Okay, that's what I'm trying to talk about. Y'all, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. It helps me on the YouTube algorithm, and also hit the like button. It really helps me as well. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.